Hello, 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 and good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. Hi, good to see you all. Good morning, good morning. Everybody's wiggling already. Nice, nice. Get your morning gymnastics in. Fantastic. Glad to see it. Hi LJ, hi Canininus, good morning Bazahon, hi Sioni, hello everyone. El Shenanigans also with gymnastics, very nice, very nice. How are we all? How are we doing? Did we have a good night's sleep? Did we have a sleep, I should ask? Bazahon is sleeping at present, okay. Got it, got it. LJ is doing great. That's awesome to hear. That's the spirit. We have some wool. I would like to make some stuff.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am?
Yeah, I already put my stuff in the bank. That was never robbed in the history of the whole history. So...
Have a good one.
I will, thank you. I will. An LJ with a 20 streak, thank you, thank you. Canininus with 145. That's a start. That works. Thank you. Both of you. So nice, so kind. You're asleep somehow? Are you having the office sleep? The dreaded and well-known office sleep? Is that what's going on? No, nameplates turned off, and then I want to make bolts. There we go. Hi, Nathadre, good morning. You're up early in your vacation. How come? Oh, are they ready laying the asphalt? Oh. Thanks. One day I might get used to it. Most likely not, but one day, maybe.
I sell only the finest arcane gear, made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind.
Can we make... Yeah, that looks better. Like 2 of those.
Have a good one.
And then, the most stupid thing, you have to go this way. And then up here.
Good day to you.
And then talk to him and figure out that we can't do anything because we need 10 more points.
Stars guide you.
10 more points. How rude. Well then.
Since the fall of Dalaran and the destruction of Quel'Thalas, wares of this sort have been hard to come by. But Luke and Cordell and some of our other tradesmen have been doing a fine job of filling our orders with quality merchandise.
How nice of them. Okay, well, let's make those so we can sell them. We have some cleaning up to do in Westfall. But I also think, given that we are only 15, it might be a good idea to head on over to Loch Modan, maybe, and do some quests there. Right? Around Thelsomar. To get a few more levels in. Might be smart. Might be even smarter to do than this right now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And then when we gained like maybe a level, we come back to Westfall and clean that stuff up. Just a second. Alright. I'm back. Little scare in the morning. Knoppers within arm's reach. Oh. Nice. Nice. No, I don't have knoppers within arm's reach. The knoppers are gone. All of them. But I do have breakfast. Yeah. Thanks. I do have breakfast though. And coffee. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Well, of course I have the coffee, right? No breakfast without coffee. Then I have my drinkable vitamins. And then some rye bread with liverwurst. And mustard. LJ wants knoppers now that he knows what it is. Get yourself some knoppers. Can you get them in the States? Is that a thing? Right, Father Sky found them. That's true, I forgot. You're right, Caninimus. Yeah. That's true, he did. The minis.
It seems an eternity since I was a boy working the farm in Westfall. They say you can never go back, and it's true. Doubly true in my case, my family's home has been burned down and taken over by thieves. I have spoken with my father about the fate of some of my possessions, including my first compass. He was unable to save them. However, he also says that they should be hidden away on the farm. You'll find the Alexton farmstead west of Sentinel Hill. Perhaps you could go and retrieve it for me.
You know that you can make them, right? Still as an adult? AOJ? That is still a thing that you can do. Yeah, that train is gone. And off it goes. Done. Gone. So we wait for this one. You haven't thought about it? You're the only one who eats it? Oh, don't worry. Rampo doesn't eat it either. So... But you can still get it and make it for yourself? That's still a thing. We are going to re-broaden your horizon, LJ. With things you know, things you don't know, things you have forgotten.
Monty be me name and rats be me game. Avast you scallywag. Are ye looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you needs to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. They'll follow ye to the ends of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here. We need them alive.
Oh yes. Oh yes it is. It's a big thing. Uh-huh. Nathadrill knows a lot about rye bread as well. Especially how to eat it dry in the rain on the street.
Congratulations.
He can tell you all about it. Maybe I should put up the educational tab. That might not be the worst idea. Maybe. Maybe.
Hey!
Who knows?
Off and away. These'll work nicely, matey. My brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab. My, you're a tall one. Hi, how are you? Me brother Nipsey runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of Deep Run. You needs to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before, aye? It's easy. Just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. And keep your arms and legs inside during the ride, lest you be peg-legged for life.
Let you be pet like for life. What? Who needs to run? What? I'm confused. What?
Can I help you? We've lost contact with Bingles. He was sent on a reconnaissance mission over Gnomeregan and hasn't reported back in over a week. I just know he's gone and blown himself up. He was last seen flying over the loch. Perhaps you can investigate, adventurer. Perhaps you can help us in the battle for Gnomeregan? In Stormwind, you will find the commander of our underground assault crew, Shoni the Silent. Shoni needs assistance with her gyrodrillmatic excavationators. You will probably find her amongst the dwarves in Stormwind. Good luck, adventurer.
Sure. He does what? Yeah, he knows how to eat the dry rye bread on the street in the rain. He's basically a master in it.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
No, they can't, Griff. No, they can't. They never can. You getting a sense of déjà Bingles? I don't know what you're talking about. This is the first time we do this. Oh, we could have done the bagage. Ah, we're going to do that. We are going to do just that. I think. Yes, we do. We do. Blink, 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 blink. Well, there you go. See? Perfect. You need to go to Aldi? Yeah, you need to go to Aldi anyway. So there you go.
There's never a shortage of empty bellies here in Thelzamar. Kids running in and out, workers from the excavation coming in after a hard day's work. We're famous for our blood sausages. I don't suppose you've ever tried them? No?
No.
Well, around here, you've got to work for your meals. And don't think just because you're a fancy adventurer, you'll be any exception. I'll need bear meat, boar boar intestines for the casings and spider ichor for spice. You get me some of those and leave the cooking to Vidra.
Yeah. Time to get to work. Drive safe, Canininus. Drive safe.
The best miner has a firm grip on her pick, a stout heart in her chest, and thick black dust in her hair. I see a lot of young dwarves at my door, eager to learn the trade of mining. And if there's one thing a miner needs more than anything, it's a pick. I have a list of mining students who scored high in their lessons and earned an honorary pick. Take my list to Golna Bouldertoe in Ironforge. He'll get the picks ready. The fastest way to Ironforge is on a griffin, so bring the list to our griffin master, Thorgrim Borrelson, and speak with him about transport to Ironforge. Prospector Ironband is heading an excavation of ancient ruins east of the lake. His progress has been slow lately, especially considering all the supplies we've sent him. Ironband's a stout, honest dwarf who values results, which has me worried that forces are at work against him. Go to Ironband's excavation and speak with Magmar Felhue. He manages the details of the site and will know why there's a slowdown. To get to the excavation site, go around the southern tip of the lake, then head east. We have a real infestation problem to the west. Tunnel rat kobolds have moved into the foothills, setting up dens and fouling our land with their filth. We want them eliminated. Hunt them, bring me their ears and earn their bounty. You can find tunnel rat kobolds and their dens west of Belsamar, littered along the mountainside.
Oh, we forgot to get our water and stuff. Our water! How can we forget that? Horrible. Horrible to forget that. I know these are a little smaller, but they're going to help us gain level, right? Without having to worry about dying, which is bad, which we don't want to do. So I take the smaller ones as well because they still give experience. Right? Right. Not sure where Aldi has the cheapest chicken. Well, it's Aldi. It's Gebrüder Albrecht. It is, well, it is known to be cheap. In a good sense. In really a good sense. Exactly, slow and steady. Slow and steady. And maybe, if we continue in that fashion, for once, we're going to make it to level 60. What? Wouldn't that be fantastic? Okay, tunnel rats. There we go. Okay. Okay. There is a chest. I want that chest. Now you have to skedaddle a little bit so I can get to that chest. Like that. Good. Very cooperative, I approve. I can only imagine what that forager is thinking. Like, hold on a second, I was just here. Where are Frank and Steve and Bob? They're all gone again. Going on vacation or going on a break without me again. This time I'm telling the foreman. Hi, all blacked. My channel name is pronounced DieLuette. Yeah, leave it to me to take a German name on an English-speaking platform. And for the non-German speakers, DieLuette is kind of like a nickname, and it translates to the small one. Which, by the way, is not to be taken seriously, because I think hold on, in feet and inches and freedom units I am 5'10", 180. So yeah, that's a nickname I got a long time ago from friends. And it just stuck. There's a copper mine. I want that copper mine. By the way. Yeah, I think it's a very common thing to get nicknames that are mostly, when it comes to height, the opposite of your actual height. I think that's common. Little John, there you go. Yep, Little John. There you go. Hi, Fowly. Good morning. Another rainy morning. Well, that's good. Happy to hear. How many years do we have? Oh, we have 4. Oh. Oh. Oh, well then. Not enough. Not enough. Yeah, I can believe that. I do. It's good to hear. It's really good to hear. Nice. So you're finally able to move again. Without being drenched within 2.5 meters. Very good. Very happy for you. From around 40 to down to 22. That is quite the drop. Yeah. Awesome. Imagine. Temperature's nearly cut in half. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. My mom said yesterday evening that she... Was it yesterday evening or Sunday evening? That she still had 28 degrees. In the evening. So yeah, 22, perfect. Okay, we have 9 ears. Ooh, and another chest. Be still my heart. What might be in here? Your random restock generator needs some work. Foley, can you get on that? Send some of it to All Black. Hold on. Hold on. You seeded some grass last week. Oh. Whoops. That might be kind of dry. Come on, I need one more ear. Any volunteers? Anybody? You. You are going to be the volunteer. You don't know it yet, but you're going to. Some flooding. Oh, that's bad. Best wishes to her. Hope she's alright. Don't get stingy now with your ears. I know you have two. All of you. So just give me one. Nothing too serious? Well, that's good. That's good to hear. Yeah, can you imagine the meeting after it? After that rain, when the flooding started? Like, okay, Frank, I told you to spread the rain out. Do not concentrate it into one area, spread it out. Why do you never do what you're supposed to do? Do your job, spread it out. I'm going to give you a write-off. Yep, that's the warning. Two more strikes and you're out. Nah, that will be stretched too thin then. That'll be too thin. Too far spread out. You know, find the middle way of those two. Middle way, and then I think that's a good amount.
Congratulations.
I was going to let you live, but you don't want to. Well, that's true, Foley. that's true. Yeah, best wishes, All Black. Best wishes. I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. But as we know, the weather is becoming really unpredictable. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that it was fertile land, but he does... well, he did spread it. It was not for the lack of trying, though. He did spread it. Mm-hmm. Okay, bear meat and boar intestines. Let's do that. Bear meat and boar intestines. That shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, that's looking good. 2 more bear meat and 1 more boar intestine. Boar. And this time we're not gonna get killed by a boar because we are taking a look at the levels this time. Right? Right. Very good. Just 1 more bear meat. Now, where do we find more bear? On the other side of Thalsamar. Of course. Bears, where art thou? There you are. No meat. No. Uh-huh.
Congratulations.
I think we barely made it, but we did. Very nice. Da-da-da-da.
Welcome to Thelsamar, your home away from home in Loch Modan. Thelsamar is a nice place, but it's not all beer and salted meat for those who answer the call to duty. If you're willing to face danger in the name of the Alliance, then read the poster outside the Thelsamar branch of the Explorers League. Ugh! When I asked for those ears, I didn't realize they'd smell so bad. Here's your reward, adventurer. Well done.
Trust me, it seems a lot harder than it looks, but... Oh, I've never known someone to take much interest in the making of sausages, but I'll give you the recipe just in case. Here you go. Mind you eat them fresh.
Okay. Fine.
Great to meet you. Well met.
You have met me several times over. I'm sorry, but your memory is not good. Nope. Not good at all.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Where else would I keep them? Yeah, exactly. He should switch them. Wait, what? You? Again? What are you doing here? Again. Hi, Balderoni. Good morning. Zook zook. Zook zook. Zook zook. Balderoni is an orc today. Imagine that would be a thing, though. Imagine it would be a thing. Some, I don't know, some account tracking, IP tracking or something like it. And when you show up, it's... You? Again? God. You feel like an orc this morning? How come? What happened? And and that is bad because what is Asahi beer? Wait, the last thing I heard from you yesterday is that you're going to go swimming. What happens after that? You and me both, LJ. You and me both. It's sleeping too long. That's a problem I didn't have since school, I suppose. It's been a minute that I had too much sleep. Yeah, those are the small ones. And they are yellow, you know? If we don't attack them, they don't attack us. It's fine, they're not evil. Not here. It's just when we are level 14 and they are level 17 and they crit 3 times in a row. Then that's not good. Yeah.
Jern wants to know what the slowdown is, eh? Ironband is putting together his latest progress report with details. But I can tell you this, it's the Trogs. Recently, just before the Trogs surfaced within the site, we had uncovered a large number of strange carved idols. But we didn't have the chance to study them, for soon after their discovery, the Trogs chased us away from the ruins. And those idols have a strange effect on the Trogs. It makes them go berserk. Bring me 8 idols. I want to study them, and I want them out of Trog hands. You can find the idols on the Trogs infesting the site. I need a progress report sent to Thelsamar. A progress report, and a restatement of my request for more blast powder. Here's the report. Take it to Jern Hornhelm. He's our local contact in Thelsamar. It's not a difficult task, but it must be done.
True. Must be done. The reason why I get the Solstice rope is we get a level. We get a new rope with level 16, But I want to check if this one is actually better or not. Because then we can sell the other one. And I didn't realize that you can actually get the Solstice robe from him. I did not know that. The real question is which one looks better? Well, we do have this one, you know, not too shabby, with the leaves and the bordeaux and the dark purple, not too shabby, and the other one is gray. Not 50 shades, but maybe 3. And yes, it is not the 80s aerobic suit. That comes later.
So Norn doesn't trust my reconnaissance abilities? I wonder why. Never mind that, I need your assistance. Nay, the movement needs your assistance. As if crashing into the lock wasn't bad enough, trogs from the nearby island attacked me and stole my tools and special Blastenheimer Blastenkapper explosives. With no gyrocopter and no explosives, the movement has no chance. Get my tools back and find my Blastenkapper explosives, adventurer, for Gnomeregan!
For Gnomeregan! Okay, here's what we're actually going to do, because we have to talk to Shoni, which is who is in Stormwind. So we can teleport ourselves quickly back to Stormwind. Then we have to go to the deep tram to turn this one in Stormwind, and then take the tram to Ironforge and turn this one in, and then come back to Thelsamar and do this. Yeah, that works. Round tour. They are, but they are, you know, same level range. Oh. Hiccup, sorry.
Do you bring word from Central Command? Gnomeregan has fallen under the control of those dastardly trogs.
I came from Ironforge to help out with the rebuilding effort here. If I can teach enough of you my skills, then maybe I can leave it to ye and take myself back home.
Leave it to ye. But if you think, Shawnee, that I am going to go into the dead mines, you are gravely mistaken. What is this building? Because later on it becomes another bank. Dead mines, yeah, absolutely pleasant. Yep, absolutely. If you have some time, it's definitely a good visit place. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Couldn't be Sapphire, because Sapphire would at least say hello. Hello! Hi! Now that is a name I haven't read in a while. How are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You're doing great? That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. I'm doing good. I'm having breakfast right now and some coffee and trying for the umpteenth time to get a gnome mage level 60 in hardcore. One day we're going to make it and it will be a glorious day. I don't know when that day will be, but it will be a glorious day. What have you been up to? Tell me all. I assume life happened. Now that pesky stuff always gets in the way of everything. Yeah. Work. I thought as much. We're going to send this to Omi. Not the wool. We need the wool. But 5 hops actually. Because we only need 5. And then we'll see. Then we will see. There we go.
You'll find no finer rat kebab this side of Cosmodan. Poor Monty. Ever since the Gnomeregan incident, he hasn't been the same. That boy has never seen an ocean in his life, let alone being some kind of pirate. At least he keeps the flow of twitching critters coming.
At least that. Sorry to hear that about your own brother. Let's see. Okay. Stocked up. I hope that we can turn this quest in. We don't really have to fly from Thalsimar. So, Nathaniel is at Lidl? Bring us something nice. I don't know what, but something. Something nice. And all of you gremlins, don't forget to enter the giveaway in Discord. It's that time of the month where Chaos Herald is sponsoring another game. No. I have to. Yeah. 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 Oh well. Little cake, yes.
Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
They have some nice cake there, actually. But I'm quite sure, since Nathaniel is out of the house already, that he might be rescuing some more food. Hey, Basahan. Hello. Quick break, checking in. Everything works normal. Everything is exactly the way that it's supposed to. Finish the coffee. That's good. That's good. Finish it and then make a new one. You know, tasty and new and all that. Yeah? All of that. You know how it is.
Talk to me. Be good.
You have to get this to Ironforge, ah? For a small fee, I can put you on the back of one of my griffins and it'll take you there. How does that sound?
Finish him.
For just a few coins, one of my griffins will take you to Ironforge. From there, deliver Brock's list to Golner Boulder Toll. You'll find him in the Deep Mountain Mining Guild. That's in the Great Forge district of Ironforge, which is right where my griffin will drop you off. Speak to me again when you're ready for the journey.
Golner Boulder Toll. Yeah. Finish it. I should get that as a sound. Mm-hmm. You're looking at cake right now? Ooh, what cake are you looking at? Actually, the strawberry cake from, or the they have both strawberry or, oh, warte raspberry cake, and both of them are actually quite good. Just saying. What, finish him? I don't know if I had. I have denied.
Denied.
But not finish him. I should get that. No, no, no. Nope. They also have fake knoppers? What is fake knoppers? I haven't seen them in our Lidl. Or maybe I overlooked
If
them?
you ask me, there's no greater profession than a miner. And if you ask me, there's no greater miner than a dwarf. Ah, the lastest list of Brock's best pupils. I have a batch of honorary picks ready to go. I just need to chisel in the names of the students. Here are the honorary picks for Brock students. If you've already been to Thelsamar, then you should fly a griffin back there. Take the picks to our griffin master, Griff Thurden, and speak with him about a ride back to Thelsamar.
Ooh, an apple fritter. Ooh. That sounds good. I like that one. We have to check next time we go to Lidl if they have something like that, because if so, and if they are not too
Greetings.
bad.
I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Thanks,
Your
Ding.
knowledge of the craft grows, young adventurer. Are you now ready to begin your true lessons? Are you ready to take your place in the secret war we wage? If so, then speak with Janaea Cannon in the Wizard's Sanctum in the Mage District of Stormwind. She has a task for you which will open your first window into the invisible world.
That voice didn't fit at all. Anyway. The next time we go to Lidl, we have to take a look. I have to take a closer look, because if we can find them there and they are not bad, then Little Mom doesn't have to send them. There is no coffee? What? How horrible! Why isn't there coffee?
Christian a pint?
%102%. Okay. Well, there is no question. There is no more question. We are
What's your
going
neck?
to take the grey one. No, we didn't hit 16 yet. No. No, I was just checking if we sent the solstice rope to Omi or if we keep it. But we send it. We are not 16 yet. No. Working on it though. You know what's also really good, Nathadil, when you are at Lidl still? I don't know if you are. Take a look at sausages filled with cheese and wrapped around with bacon. They are called Berner. And they usually have it in packs of 10 small ones, or 8 small ones, and 3 normal sized sausages.
What can I do for you?
You have to get these to Thelsamar, eh? That won't be a problem. As long as you've already been to Thelsamar and spoken to Thorgrim Borrelson. Then you can take one of my griffins back to him.
For a small fee, you can buy a griffin ride to Thelsamar, as long as you've already been there.
Yes.
Griffins will only fly you to places you've already been, so
I
be sure
know.
to speak with every griffin master you see, so you can fly to him later. You've already been to Thorgrim, the griffin master of Thelsamar, so now you can return to him. And once in Thelsamar, you can deliver the picks to Brock Stoneseeker. Speak with me when you're ready to go.
It's like magic. Absolutely like magic. Okay. Now, now we can turn these two in. And maybe, just maybe, it is enough for us to level already? I don't think so, but maybe. Mm-hmm.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
You brought the picks? Great. I'll get these to my mining students. I'm sure they're eager to use them on the ore deposits of Loch Modan. Thank you for your help, adventurer. I am in your debt, but I hope this money will at least cover your travel costs. Bah! Ironband's having trouble with the trogs. I wonder if he wants that blast powder to aid his digging, or to aid his efforts against the trog beasts. Well, either way, it's powder well spent. But what's strange is I sent him plenty of blast powder weeks ago. I wonder where it went. We'll need approval to get Ironband more blast powder. You'll have to take his report to the Explorers League headquarters in Ironforge. Here's the report. Give it to Prospector Stormpike, and don't forget to duck after you deliver it. Stormpike is hot-headed, and he won't be happy to hear of Ironband's slow progress at the site. You'll find Stormpike in the Assembly of Explorers.
Off with you.
Ah, and back we go. I should have gone here first. That would have been smarter. But hey, I mean, hey. Now we can finally make really use of the flight route. Into the invisible world. What? 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 What is he talking about? Oh right, this is the one with the oh god, with the elementals, the Ghostbuster thing that we have to do. Right.
Great to meet you.
Curse that Ironband! I sent him a load of blast powder weeks ago, but he's made no mention of it in this report. So, where did the blast powder go? If Ironband still needs blast powder, then by Magni he'll have it. I sent the approval on ahead with a messenger to Jörn Hornhelm in Thelsomar. He'll prepare the powder and other supplies to take to Ironband. And one more thing, I want you to personally see that the shipment of powder reaches its destination. The last one didn't, so keep your mind sharp and your eyes open.
Yeah, it usually does. Usually you start spinning like crazy, and when you spin enough, then you get a buff for 60 minutes. But apparently it's not working in hardcore. Or we're not old enough, or anything like that.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge?
I think not. You just found out today. Well, congratulations. Now, as long as the festival is going on, you get, well, you get extra buff. You get an extra buff for 60 minutes. Imagine the surprise. Yeah, I can imagine. But how nice of that person to actually remind you, like, hey, listen. There you go. You have to do that. That's very nice. Also, a small tip. When you see a large group all of a sudden gathering in the main square of the city, of the main city, no matter where it is, be that Thunderbluff or Orgrimmar or something, mostly the Orgrimmar or Stormwind, if you see a huge group amassing.
What? Stormpike wants you to personally see the shipment to Ironband? I suppose that's fine. The only problem is, I've already sent Huldar with the porters Miran and Cyan. You just missed them. They left just a short while ago. It's not too late, though. You're welcome to go to look for Huldar. He can't have made it very far. Strong as they are, Miran and Cyan can only move so fast, laden down with those barrels. They're taking the normal route to the site, leaving south out of town and following the curve of the loch. Shouldn't have a problem finding them unless they've already gotten there.
Yes. If you see a huge gathering, most of the times, not always, but most of the times, it is that a big buff is coming in. When you see a group of either max levels or very small ones, then most of the time a buff is coming in, that somebody finished a dungeon or a raid in that respect, and then a huge buff is coming in. So when something in the cities feels like, hold on, something is off here, something feels weird, what's going on? Follow the herd. Yeah, mostly the people gather in Orgrimmar on the Horde side and in Stormwind on the Alliance side.
Congratulations.
I just need a little bit more mana before we're heading that way.
Delivering these barrels to the excavation site is hard work, but there are so many depending on us to get the blast powder there. We must do what we can against the Dark Ones. It'll take more than a Dark Iron ambush to stop the delivery. But Sire, I would never have suspected him to be one of their sympathizers. We've been working with him for almost a year now. Maybe I missed the signs. Well, I'll consider that later. We've been hauling the barrels of powder back and forth in trips before this business. Now we have to split up the work. Moran's taking the barrels and I'm watching over the other ones. I don't feel safe letting Moran haul the rest of the shipment by himself. When he's ready to go, maybe you could escort him on his next trip. Hello, adventurer! You'll be escorting me to the excavation site? That's good to hear. After Scion and his cronies, who knows what else the Dark Irons might have up their sleeves? Anyways, let me just make some final checks. Talk to me again when you're ready to go. Ready to go, adventurer? First, we need to get this powder to Iron Band. It'll be a lot for me to carry, and these parts can get dangerous. And who knows what else the Dark Irons might have in store for me. I'll feel a lot better with you coming along.
Interesting thought. Why not? Is it that you say that because you're doing everything on your own already, there shouldn't be any advantage? Well, they do come from other players, but other players can also buff you. Even if you are self-found, you just can't trade with them. But they can buff you.
Congratulations.
Oh, Thank the light, the powder is here. But it is troubling news that you bring as well. To think that the Dark Irons have sympathizers able to procure this sort of material for their dastardly plans. That's a matter for someone else to consider. Some other time. I must put this powder to good use.
Thanks. Now we should actually go back. Now we should. Like really. Because we have to wait 25 minutes in order to be able to port ourselves back. Page patch. So back to Thelsamar, and then we fly directly to Stormwind. Because then we can also do the mage quest right away. Before coming back here. Right? Now, cleaned ourselves up a little bit. So we can wear the new robes. While being clean. Can't we at least stay for tea? Where? Where do you want to stay for tea? You saw some friendly murlocs? You need new glasses. Murlocs cannot be friendly. Those two words in one sentence are mutually exclusive.
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsamar.
That is not a thing that can happen. Not at all. Mm-mm. Oh no! Can't you retrieve it? The message? And put it into 2? Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's not how it's supposed to be. Or that's not correct. That's not how that doesn't sit right. Yeah, I agree with you there. If it is because you are in the area anyway, and you see that the huge crowd is gathering, then that is something. But knowing exactly when it happens, yeah, I agree. Yeah, getting it randomly instead of seeking the buff. Yeah, I agree with you there, Shenanigans. Wow. That sounds like I rarely do that. I agree a lot with you folks. It's rarely happening that I... Well, that's not true depending on the topic, but usually if something makes sense, I agree. Usually. Sometimes. Maybe. You know what? No.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of... the whole history
Thank goodness.
for the Alliance.
There we go, and now we are all gray. Kinda. Yeah, okay. We can live with that. That works. Alright, to the trainer! one would think, having done this a couple of times, that I actually know what's next, what we're getting at level 16. But I do not. I am always as surprised as you are.
Well met.
Adventurer, I have a mission for you here in the Mage District. Listen closely, for there is no time to waste. A disturbance has been reported at the Blue Recluse Tavern in the Mage Quarter. Strange, invisible creatures now wander the tavern, and I fear a mana rift has formed there. I want you to investigate the tavern and capture those creatures. Use the Cantation of Manifestation in the tavern to make the creatures visible. Subdue them, then use a containment coffer to capture them. When you have enough, return to me with your filled coffers, your empty coffers, and the Cantation.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Ah, well. Okay. Blue Recluse, here we go. I'm always torn, by the way, about shenanigans, when I was lucky enough to get one of those big buffs. Because I died so many times directly after getting such a buff that it's like, oh, why even bother? Come on now, really, why even bother? I am not dealing with 3 of you. Stop being subdued and die, because I can't do anything with you. Nah. That was slightly disappointing, it was. It really was. Yeah, just one. Arcane missiles. Oh well. Oh well. Again with the 3. Why is it always 3? Counterspell is level 20 or 24 or something? There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. It shall be 3, no more, no less. No, less would be good. Less is good. Sometimes less is more. Oh. Okay, we went from 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, no, 2, 1, 0. 0 is too little. Vibe is right outside. No, let's not. Hello, Mr. Periwinkle. Hello. Good day, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are.
Congratulations.
Nope, no 5 outside. No 5 outside. Who you gonna call?
Can I help you?
Eryth
Have a good
Buster.
Very well done. I will study these creatures and, with diligence and luck, determine how they slipped into our world. Your value to the Society of Mages grows, adventurer. You have served your fellow mages well, and now it is time to don your wizard's robe. Wynne Larson can make your robe, but you must bring her the needed materials. The robe will be made of linen, which is easy to find. But you must also gain charged rift gems, and the only known location of the gems is in the Silver Stream mine of Loch Moden, left in crates by the Dwarven Miners League. Gather the linen and the gems and bring them to Wynne Larson at the Larson Clothiers in the Mage District.
Okay then. Eryth, yes. She, her, us. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
You can get all of the stuff here. Perfect.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Back to Loch Modan it is! Yay! And into the mine. Well, former mine. The mine that ran dry. I wonder how that could happen. Dwarves being involved and stuff. One wonders how that can happen.
These great
Weird.
beasts know paths that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the same time.
Nice. How you doing, Mr. Periwinkle? Happy Tuesday to you. Are you alright, Mr. LJ? just asking. You were so eerie? What? You do realize that we got a new character, right? You got that. You registered that? Ooh, that might be a little long. I didn't know that switched into 2. Ew, no. We are not going to do that. No, that's better. Okay. Yay! Just one message now. Woohoo! And why do they do that, Mr. Periwinkle? Yes, that's what I asked. Oh, okay, got it. Sorry, my bad. Just a shameless way to get you to use Discord. And I suppose, given that we have to go into the mine and kill kobolds, we also get the rest of the linen cloth right there and then. To fulfill the mission. But interestingly enough, I think that our rope might even be better than the one that we get from the quest. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, I think we earned some frequent flyer points today, so on the next flight we might be able to upgrade the first class. Maybe, maybe. Yes. Definitely. Definitely we need more leg room. Yes. Of course. The silver stream by. Oh, how I did not miss this one. Can't say I did. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. You're in the way and you're a scooter. There we go. He was just lurking. There wasn't a hive from the lurker lounge, so it got what it deserved. And it's a spooter. Why are we even making excuses? It's a spooter. Spooters don't get excuses. See? Be more like elf shenanigans and take notes. Spooters do not get excuses. Sure, I'm hitting you with frostbolt and you throw over fire shield. I like your style. Do more of that. Can we talk about the clever part? You resisted my frostbolt? That's bold. He overthought it. Little bit. Little bit. Warped leather pants. How can they be warped? What does it mean when clothes are warped? Oops. Did they get to sleep through the night in their long rest? Asking for a friend? Could they sleep through? Because I have it on good authority that getting into camp and getting a good rest while doing a long rest are two different things. There's a chest. I want it. Nope. Oh, they look busy. What's in the chest? Something nice? No. Well, what a pity. And milk. Yep, and milk. Not to forget the milk. I wonder if at the end of the tunnel, if there might be a name. I guess it's only one way to find out, right? Or a light. Also a possibility. Not the one I had in mind, but sure.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I mean, we're paladining our way out of here anyway, so might as well go all the way through and see what's going on there, then. Almost. There is a named. See, I knew it. And of course, mail. Mail armor. Of course. It has to be. It is a rule that we get either leather or mail, and never cloth. And if it is cloth, it is white. You just got fleeced. I am slightly concerned with all the skeletons here, though. Anyway... They do. They absolutely do, I agree. Yep. Yep. And if they find a good one, maybe, just maybe, they can send it our way as well. They do. However, what happened here? Did you fall down? Or did you try to make the quest? Terrible way to go. It is. Half floating in the middle of two bushes. Oh, wait. That is a terrible way to go.
Greetings. Light bless you. Yes, these are great pieces of linen. I can make a fine robe with them. And after I weave the rift gems into it, we'll have a garment fit for a mage.
Okay.
Go with honor, friend. Here is your robe. It's one of my best made yet. Wear it with pride, and when people ask, tell them you got it at the Larson Clothiers.
I mean, it does fit better, but it is not really better for us. Yeah, I think so, that it was the quest. Yeah. Horrible. Although, it would be just one upgrade, 1% upgrade from Frost. But we would have some mana and some stamina. No, we are leaving ours. We're taking ours. It does look good. It really does. But ours also gives us stamina, and we know we need all the hit points we can get.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Yeah, what can I help you with? Zup, zup, zup. Those two. You can thank me anytime for making your life more interesting. You broke both my legs. Alrighty. We are not going to Lakeshire or to Redbridge just yet, because there are the whelps, and the whelps with level 18, they hurt with their fire blast. They really hurt. So we're not going to do that just yet. What I actually think we're going to do is Bingles, the stone idols. We are not going to the Fast Rider Lodge, I don't think, not for now at least. And then we go quickly back to Westfall and do this one, so we can get the compass. And by that time, I hope we are close to 17, so we can then do the militia and stuff. At least that's the idea. No clue how it's going to pan out, but that is the idea. All right. What is she always waiting for? Is Sarah Baloo actually for a quest?
Dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
Oh no. Never, Grith, never. They could never. Looks like a quest at level 30. We never got that one. Is it a class quest? Hey! Work! There we go. Ooh. Fancy. Ooh, yeah, and by the way, we got the grey shirt. Of course. Of course. Because grey woolen robe demands a grey woolen shirt, right? Have to be all stylish and stuff. Starts in Thundal Span. Oh, okay. Alright. Thank you. Thank you for looking that up. Appreciate it. Very helpful. Oh, she has more colored shirts than I do. She absolutely has. My color scheme goes mostly from black to darker black to neon black to sprinkled in a little white and blue, but mostly black. 50 Shades of Black. Stylish? That's WoW class. Well, we are as stylish as we can get, excuse you. And we have the colored shirt that go with whatever we are wearing over it. Sir? Don't you sus me? We are as stylish as can be. You miss transmog? I don't know. Sometimes, yes. But to be honest, not all the time, because... no, we wait. Because I do think that in Classic, there are some hidden gems here and there from the look. Some things are just... what? What's that supposed to be? But some things are really, really cool looking. And to be perfectly honest, sometimes, back in retail and stuff, when there was transmogifying possible, I sometimes forgot what kind of armor I was wearing. And then I might need to upgrade it. I always think that, remember in the older games, there was no transmogrification possible. Right? So whatever you got is what you wear. Did it sometimes look hideous? Absolutely. But was it some of the best that you could get for that time, for your situation? Mostly also yes. Oh, LJ, not only you, we all are. We all are. What I also like about not having transmog going on is things were, and are sometimes, still immediately recognizable. You know, for example, the black robe. You knew exactly, oh, that caster was in the Shadowfang Keep. And they got Arrogar's robe. Nice. So you could actually see the achievements that you got. Or where you have been, or whatever. Right? Or the red and white bishop's outfit from oh god, from the monastery. What's the name? I forgot. In Tears Fall. Scarlet Monastery? No, what's the name? Something like that. Yeah, that one. Scarlet Monastery. There you go. That one, exactly. So, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't say that, but it just doesn't make sense. Hey, thank you for the follow. And good morning and welcome. Wait, what just happened? You are supposed to be in a polymorph. And you are supposed to be almost dead. What just happened here? We okay, close. Close call. That was the perfect place to drink. What are you on about? That was the perfect place. Nice. Wait, what? You fought as Death Knights? What? There. Well, I mean, you know. Where is it? There it is. You know. Nice. Nice, yes. Oh, okay. All the seers are here. Jeez. Not many old NPCs back. Oh, to reminisce about them. Oh, that is cool. Wait, where is it? Ooh, okay, fine. Yeah, we wouldn't have survived that. We wouldn't have survived that. Yeah, I can understand that. I can see that. I'm not a a fan nowadays either. I dabbled a bit in Battle for Azeroth, but that's about it. I never played it through. And the expansions after that, like Dragonflight and Shadowlands and stuff, I have them. I didn't get Midnight though. But I have them, but I didn't play them. I dabbled in them, but nothing serious. It's too much for me. It's not only the story, but there's too much going on all the time. And my brain can't handle that. Too much going on. Oh, hi. You played the private server? What? Wait, what was it called? Turtle? I think it's kind of difficult nowadays to get the timing right. You know, when to release a new expansion, how to weave it into the ongoing story. Does it actually make sense the way that it is woven into the story, or is there some contradiction going on? Warming turtle and ascension. Okay. I didn't know about the private servers. And I was asked if I am one of those who played a private server. And then after it closed, came to this one here. And I was like, what private server? What are we talking about here? And I got cast out. How do I not know about the private servers? How can I not have played them. It is the best thing that ever happened in the history of Classic. So how could I not do that? It was an interesting morning. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, don't worry. I am. I think. I might be. Thanks though. Just need to get the timing right when they skedaddle. Like now, for example. And then, when that is done, put that one in sheep. That one, and the Frost Nova. Get rid of it. Get the next one. Looting both. Going here. Recognizing that there is one in the camp. Getting the stuff.
Congratulations.
And be out of here. Just in time for the boss to go away. Timing. Thank you, thank you. Then making sure that the Crocolisk we see is not the level 20 elite. That sometimes appears here. Because that would be bad. Or the group of horde dudes. They don't want to run into those as well. Level of 3 dudes, 19 elite. 19 and 20 even. Yeah, don't wanna get too close to those. At least not until we're like level 50 or something. Which we have yet to get.
Hi, how are you? You've done the movement a great service, adventurer. The trogs and leper gnomes infesting Gnomeregan will soon feel the brunt of a gnomish air assault.
Of a what now? What are they feeling and why? Hmm. 17. 17, that looks better than the 19. I like that better. What's that? Level 19, level 19. Maybe we can go more in this direction. I am not going into the excavation site, however, because the respawn in there is brutal. Oh. Can I go up there? Is there one of the carved statues? Oh, I thought this was one. That would have been nice. Hmm. Interesting though. 20 plus years and they still haven't managed to get a little bit further ahead. What a shame. What a shame. Our first one! First blood is spilled. Is it spilled or is it drawn? I can never remember. Construction, what can you do? Fair point. Fair point. And the second one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. So, about that respawn. Can we talk about the respawn rate for the ones up here? Yes? No? Maybe? Potentially? Of course not. Oh. No, that's a pity. That was such a good spot up there. Sure, let's talk. Yay! Ugh. Ugh. Well, anyway. Fine. Number 3. Three. Nope, no respawn here. New try. Number 4. Nice. Where do you think you're going? And not even a statue. How dare you? I thought they liked a bit of a cooling down. No? Well, that's a pity. Yeah, that is a lie. They definitely can't count. They sure can't count. A soothing mist. No, we are not having blizzard yet. Respawn here? We need 3 more of these idols. The sooner you respawn and give them to me, the sooner I'm going to leave you alone. That's... I mean... That does make sense, right? I think that makes perfect sense. They just don't see that. Because they are trucks. And they have to complicate things. Unnecessarily, I might add. Unnecessarily. Slight update. They're trying to wait me out? Maybe. They will lose, but maybe. Two more idols, please. Only 2. Only 2. Kill. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, what level are you? I need you to have a sign on your head that says the level right from the get-go. So I can get into negotiation with myself if the mana that I have is enough or not. That would be very useful. It would also be useful if you were to stop resisting my spells, sir. One more. No? Nothing? There we go. Huh. Doing a little waiting dance again. Although, if now a ship plops up here, a ship, then we have a, then we might have a problem. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. How many of you are here? Nope. Well, it was a brand new one. Most likely it was very confused and didn't get the memo to always carry a statue or an idol. Aha. Oh. Huh. We're having very idle progress. Yep. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. They are very stingy again. I mean, they're not going to do anything with it. They're not going to sell it. They're not going to bring it somewhere. They're just holding it. And I don't even know where they are holding it because they're only wearing loincloth. And no, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Congratulations.
No. Stop it. I don't want to know. It is one of those mysteries that can remain a mystery. I would not be sad if it would remain a mystery.
Denied.
What can I do for you? You got them! Nicely done, adventurer. And you don't look too worse for wear, even with those berserk trogs about. I'm going to keep my eye on you. You show some promise.
You show some promise. Why, thank you. That's all I ever wanted.
Watch your back.
Showing some promise. Yet still, we're not 17. How come we're not 17? How dare we not be 17 yet? Are you our ticket to 17? You are not. Fine. Well, back to Westfall it is.
Where is it ye would like to go, lass? For just a few coin, my griffins can get ye there faster than even the swiftest horse.
Perfect. Do it. Do it! Okay, they could also use some rain here. It looks a bit dreary. Dreary? Dreary? A little bit dry. A simple compass. I suppose it is here at the farm. The Alexton farm, how is it called? Yeah, Alexton's house. You are not scaring me anymore. Going in the right direction? We do. Kinda. Kinda. That is a big farm. With some horrible watchers. Yuck. Discovered. Oh, in that burned down house. Oh, I got it. And there are the looters. Ah, our friends. Right, I forget about those. Our friends, the looters. Well, the looters are okay, the pillagers are the problem. Always the pillagers that are the problem. Always, always. So, let me get rid of you first. Then, let's take you. Ooh, there are two. That's not good. Of course, there are two right next to each other. Of course there are. Ah! Now that does require some planning. And the planning will be that we take care of you first, because you're a roamer and I don't like roam. Oi! That dude scared me. Ah. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All part of the plan. Totally wasn't, but that's my story and I'm going to stick to it and you can't make me do otherwise. Okay, where does your route go? Are you just circling those 3 windmills? Yes, okay, good. So, we put the level 14 in the sheep. Take care of the level 15 and then run like hell. Because ow. See what I mean? Now we're 17. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
And there's the compass. Yeah. Just 43. I hate to break it to you all, but if we wouldn't have died with Chelsea, we would have now been level 61. No, 64 already. Not a thing in Classic, I know. But we would have reached level 60 already. Just pointing that out. I know, Owl Black. I know. Yet still, I think that we would have made it to level 60 by now. Huh? Not a hardcore character. Not a hardcore character. Slight detail. Slight detail. I know. But slight detail. That fits right into the how could you not know what Turtle WoW is, and how could you not have played it like that? Because I did. The only way to play it. Fits right in. Okay, let's head back to Stormwind, because I do need to go to Stormwind anyway. Because we have things in the bank that we can wear now.
Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
Oh, no, that wasn't today. That was right after they closed. Right after they closed. Yeah. To the cathedral! Quick stop at the bank and then to the cathedral! I think we have 3 things there. New trousers, shoulders, and...
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of... the whole history.
And a belt.
See you around.
Upgrades! What are you? You're a priest. You can... Oh. Oh. Warrior? You're a paladin.
Hey there.
Here. You take it then. Change the shirt? Nope. Been running all day, and we are going to run for a good while longer. Until we have either a mount or a new robe, whatever comes first. I hope it's the robe. Because otherwise it gets stinky. Ew.
What can I do for you?
Oh, thank you, adventurer. It's of no practical use to me, but the sentimental value, needless to say, thank you for bringing this to me at some cost to your own well-being, not to mention the time it took to go all the way down to Westfall. You have my gratitude and have this as a token of my thanks.
7 silver. Okay. I take it. Could be worse.
Something.
All right. Nope, what am I doing? I just needed to go here. And tick, 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 tick. Tick. Perfect. Ooh-wee. And I think we're going to send you 75 silver. Looks good. Alright, my dear Gremlinators. That's going to be it for today. No, that's not true. For this morning. For the WoW stream, that's going to be it. I'm going to be back, however, this afternoon at 3 PM CET, when we are going to continue our Baldur's Gate 3 run. So if you want to see that, I think it might be a good idea to come back later, 3 PM CET. If you don't want to see it, you're more than welcome to come back tomorrow morning at 8 AM CET, when we are going to continue this one. Up until then, have a wonderful time in between, and I see you later. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Bye!